Okay. We're gonna do a double take. A bareback double take, as they call it. Yeah. I mean, there's like basically one goal about this video, and that is not to smoke. I mean, here we have cigarettes, or not cigarettes, but it's cigarettes, and let's pretend it's cigarettes at least. And then, well, that was bad. Then we have this guy, and he's trying not to take a cigarette and light it with his lighter. Let's pretend this is a lighter, right? And then so on. So that's the point of this video. So we're just gonna sit and wait, basically, for 9 minutes. Oh wow, we can drink something. Wanna check the imaginary clock? It says, well, it says 9. Oh, it says 8 minutes now and 40 seconds. I might cut it short, really. No point making a video where you just wait. And again, there's no real point making videos when you have no viewers. But then again, you can make videos just to put them out on the internet, so they can be found one day by some guy, right? Why not? And why, right? Like that. So, oh my. Sometimes my mind is racing, so I would like to show to my audience that I'm not a maniac, and I'm not crazy, and I'm not all these things that everyone else says I am. So I'm just gonna sit here, all nice, quiet, normal, pointless, and not say anything. Yeah. Well, in a sense, that's more crazy, right? And that's way more crazy for me just to be sitting like this, looking into the camera and go, that's pretty fucked, right? Or, sorry, it's not the F word, but it's pretty bad, or pretty creepy. Talking about creepy. Yeah, no, let's not get into that. It's for another video. Besides, I can't really speak of him, can I? No, I can't. Well, no. What to do? Still have 7 minutes, more or less. Damn. Can we do? See, I'm a whole lot of ideas here. Could smoke a cigarette, but that would pretty much ruin the video. Damn. So, what should we do? We could prepare more food. I really don't want to do that, so we're not gonna do that. We could get a drink. Oh well, let's do that. Ooh, this is a hard life sometimes. Oh, that's a good drink. But I mean, this is a non-alcoholic drink. It's very important for me to say this is a non-alcoholic drink. A non-alcoholic drink. Look, it says no alcohol. So, well, I mean, maybe it has like a little bit of alcohol in it, but it's not enough to get you proper drunk, right? Or, I mean, it won't get you drunk at all, really. It's just a drink, no alcohol, basically. Obviously, I got the nervous tick. Fuck! Wait. Oh, it does feel kind of, you do feel kind of crazy when you speak to yourself. So maybe that's why most people pick a topic and just speak of the topic and not of themselves. That's more natural in a way that doesn't feel so weird. When you're just sitting alone in your place, going, I'm so alone, and that's why I make videos, mate. Look at those teeth, that shit. So, back to reality. Oh, there comes gravity. That's the wrong way around, I think. Well, talking about gravity, really. Oh, we can spend the last 5 minutes talking about gravity and reality, I guess. Yeah, why not? So there's this guy, this fool called Newton, and because he looks at an apple. Look, I'll just tell you the story like a funny story, right? So there's a guy, like a famous English guy who's very well renowned and known by a lot of people at the time. So this guy sits doing nothing as he always does, because he never did nothing. He just thought thoughts. And because he was famous, he became famous. And because he was famous at the time, his ideas kept being famous after he died. So he sat there in the garden, in a hammock, on a chair, on a table, whatever. Maybe just sat on the grass. Like nice, dry grass, or wet grass. He didn't really care. And so he looked up into the tree and he said, "What a nice apple tree I have in my garden." And his wife said, "Yes, Newton, you do, or we do." "Oh, you're such a lovely wife." And she said, "Yes, I know." So the guy, whatever his name is, I don't really remember. Let's call him Newton. Or Nelson, or whatever. So he looks at the apple and he falls down the tree and he goes, "Oh my God, Mary. Oh, Mary. I think I just made a world change in discovery. You know, it's like somebody is pulling." And so Mary goes, No, Dad, don't tell me. "Oh, you look kind of manly now, Mary. Aye. So me don't Dad tell me." Maybe Mary was a man, who knows. But anyways, Mary goes, "No, me Daddy don't tell me that it's a guard. It's a guard that pulls, that pressures the things. So when you take the apples and lose it, you lose the apple. But the guard, he holds up the apple for a split second, or a wee second, as Mary would say it, and then he crashes it to the ground because the apple does not deserve the affection of the god. Only humans can deserve the respect of the gods, basically. So you can see it as a symbol. Gravity is a symbol of the will of God to cast down everything but man. And Newton goes, no, that's absurd. There's no God, darling. And his Mary goes, "What did you say?" And Newton goes, "There is no God. Dear, darling. And Mary goes, I want a divorce, Newton." And Newton goes, "Sure, whatever, darling." And he goes to the university the day after, or the library, or wherever he goes to, we cunt. And he goes like, "I just seen an apple fall down." And the other guys go, "Yeah, sure, we don't do that too yesterday." Because they were all hanging out at their summer vacancies in the country, whilst the whole of London were fucked by the plague. So they returned to the university because fuck the plague, right? It's only the poor people who catch it. Anyways, they go, "Newton, we also watched these apples fall down, and it was very strange because normally they fall down in whenever, right? Like in August or June, but it's November now, and they're falling down in November. That must mean something. It must be the gods." And Newton goes, "No, it is the law of gravity." And they go, "What?" "You know, the law of gravitas, the law of gravity." And they go, no, you're crazy." So he goes on telling the story over and over again, and people go like, "Maybe this Newton guy, he has a point, right?" And most people go, no, he's retarded. He's wee. And but the more and more scholars become to think, maybe that Newton guy is right. Maybe it is weird that it would be God pushing it down. Why would it not be the Earth that pulled it instead of the God pushing it? Wouldn't it make more sense? And everybody goes, "Yeah, well, I don't really care, so sure." And so the law of gravity, there is no law. It's completely absurd to say it's a law. I mean, that's like contradicting the concept of a law. But whatever, right? I mean, in a sense, it is a law, but in reality, it's not. Anyway, the law of gravity is nonsense. It's complete nonsense. What I'm saying is, it might as well be God pushing, or anything. It might be anything making the apple fall down. And to say it's the Earth, and you're sure that it's the Earth and the core and the pulling force of the Earth that gets the apple to fall down, is lunacy and it's crazy. And if you believe that to be fully true, you're a complete idiot. Bye bye.